So there's maybe two different types of companies that are maybe utilizing AI. You have these big companies, Google, Microsoft, Amazon, and then you have cool up and coming, startups like your company. And I'm sure there's a bunch of other ones doing stuff with it. What do you see as the differences? Like, what are these big companies doing with AI versus, maybe the smaller startups?
I think big companies, they have huge resources and they can attract very, very good talent, AI talent. They're just inherently really good at solving generic, broad platform type products. Like these companies are motivated not to go after a single use case. They are like want to build like a shared reusable model that plugs into hundreds of use cases. Going back to my OCR example, a big company is probably better off like making a few cents doing OCR on like every single document that gets OCR on the planet versus like going creating like dollars on a much like smaller slice of like the market within a certain vertical. So their like DNA is about like scale, and I want to build like the platform. I want to enable other developers to come and build experiences on my platform. I'm not like gonna go spend time and hire like a dedicated expert team in every vertical and go do it. I am seeing a shift. Like I'm starting to see like, for example, AWS now is going into like medical NLP. So this is an interesting shift. I know that other cloud providers are starting to do like some like lightweight specialized AI experiences, but it's still very nascent. And I don't think they go too deep enough for it to like offer an end-to-end solution. Somebody still has to build on top. Startups, on the other hand, are really good at like solving the problem all like vertically all the way. They can kind of like, instead of like building a platform, you can't do this as a startup. Like, how are you going to make the money? You need the revenue. You basically need to start building something that's showing traction and value very quickly. You need it for survival, really. If you build a platform and wait for like some other startup to come and build on top of it, then you're putting all of your fate in somebody else's hands. So you have this very strong motivation to go in and actually understand as a domain, ideally a big enough domain. You don't want to be locked in a small market or a very niche market either, but you want to have like a substantial domain where you can go so deep in. And this is just not going to be attractive for like the big type companies. Let them like do the heavy machinery. Sure. Let's delegate. Like, I don't want to be in the business of like building like very low level ML platforms. If a cloud provider can give me something I can use, I will happily use it and give them part of my pie. That's fine. Unfortunately, they're not there yet. Like we evaluate it every year and we still end up having to build our own stuff. I think they will eventually get there and they'll be really good at it. But yeah, as a startup now, we just have to kind of like go deep and go specialize.